Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flock. My name is Valerie, and I'm here to do whatever this is. I'm not really sure still. But thank you for being here. And I appreciate everybody showing up on time, even though I was a little bit late. And I also messed up the chat. So let me go over here and actually say hello to people who are here first. And then, so this is going to mess everything up for a second. Okay, we got Live to Fly channel was here first. I'm imagining, David, you're on a run right now. So he's probably not actually in the chat, but we'll see. Zach Thong, good morning. Robbie Stingle, really glad you joined us today. Lauren, Catherine Wellman Danforth, great to see you. It's Flock o'clock. Robbie says he's received over 100 piano concertos from 20 years ago that he had sent to his late sister. Enclosed is an autobiography describing the composition and also recalling life's experiences. I'm really excited for you that you got that. Lauren asked, how the flock am I? And it's a long story. We'll get into that. Let's see. Leanie has also suggested that Robbie, Leanie's going to help publish the volume 2. And volume 1 will arrive with another 100 piano concertos. That's so many, man. And she suggested I do videos reading the book also. That's a great idea. Oh man, do you know where your beavers are? Really? Are you encouraging Robbie like this? Pond and Home Depot. Okay, we got Ali Gratia here, Pookie Ann. I hope you both are doing well. Edward Richard. Okay, and so I think now I'm on to this one. Okay. And that is where I actually turn the computer on. Okay, we got Edward Richard. We got... Oh, I like Pookie Ann's putting off doing laundry. I would love to be your excuse for not doing household chores. That's how I roll. Well, I hope you two did get some sleep. Pole Vault, good morning. Thank you for being here. Are you here? If you're here, thank you for being here. Pookie slept maybe 3 hours. Nap time after laundry. Let's all take a nap after this. Mix Club, great to see you. I'm on I hope this is really sit. I'm really hoping that's what you really meant. A non-mouse was sitting up their dominoes. I love that. Pole vault. When I put that song out, I put 2 out yesterday, but what's it called? I give up. I was like, pole vault's gonna be dancing to this one. I knew it. Deal for real. Good to see you. Picture 3 toads. That's pretty funny. Did I miss a blue unicorn is almost awake. It's very early for a lot of you, so I appreciate you being here this early. Justine, good to see you. Hello to Kurt too, if he's listening. Okay. You're sitting in your studio chair relaxing. Well, I was just, you never know. You're taking a sit. Could be something else. Hugh Caldwell, great to see you. Okay. I will start with a song. Oh, keep moving, Live to Fly channel. I'm glad you're out doing exercises. I should be like you. Ed B, good to see you. Wago, Howard, Henna, How. Why is that hard for me to say? Good to see you, Howard. And Mateus. And Indy. Well, happy Sunday, everybody. Or Monday if you're in Australia. Second Tuesday, sipping slow on steams of tea, neath photographs of borrowed days turned black and white, of mysteries and motivations, and phonographs too old to play. Melodies still scratched inside like fingernails across your skin, like giving up or giving in, like giving in. second cup, spring, second chapters bound in leather. I read it back in high school, that was long before I know now. If I knew then how your eyes reflect electric light, you tell me of the time before you understood the details and the constellations. Don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. Oh, don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. The corner of my eye translates the shape on this paper napkin, painted with a coffee stain and ballpoint pen. Timeline of antagonists with open ears, not judging that your wounds are mostly self-inflicted. I'm familiar with giving in. I don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. Oh, don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. It's easier to just relate a book I read on someone dead since long ago. A distant wall, pages from the back ripped out. No one knows precisely how the world's supposed to handle how it all got started. Don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. Oh, don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. Oh, don't know where we were going, I get lost. And I was using my Live to Fly cover pick, which makes it sound better. Okay, everybody, I want to say hello to Jorge. Did I say hello to Zach Thong? I might have missed you, Zach. Let's see. Who else did I see in here? I love you, David. You're the sweetest. I said, okay, I did say hello to, okay, and I got to there. I got to Indy. Okay. You guys are awesome. It really makes me feel happy that you all joined me this morning. Hello, Jorge. Anonymous says, it's been snowing here all morning. My driveway and sidewalk are available for shoveling practice. We didn't get the snow here. I think it stopped in the mountains, but they were warning it could snow today, but it didn't. It looks pretty nice. Robbie is correct that I did read the chat the whole time. I'm a bad girl. Let's see. You're dancing with your finger wiggling on your back like turkey feathers. That's a cool move, pole vault. But I do think that's one thing we should do when my tour goes through the whatever North Texas area there that we're planning on doing. We should have a dance party, y'all. That'd be fun. I vote dance party. Let's see. Thank you, everybody, for saying hello. You guys are awesome. Oh, yeah, Invisible... it was the Invisible Man's Revenge. Revenge of the Invisible Man. I think it's the Invisible Man's Revenge last night. Which is like the third Invisible Man movie, I think. So it's like, we've heard this. We know what's happening with the Invisible Man. It's nothing like... but yet still like, it's kind of like, oh, it's brand new and nobody knows about this thing that we've had 2 movies about already. So you think they would know by now. Michael Songs, great to see you. Oh, thank you, Rhett. It's especially better now that I changed the strings, except for I probably could have like tuned it, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting closer. We're improving a little bit. Limey, great to see Limey. Many vibes! Yay! I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Yay, I pat you on the back too. Ed is allergic to line dancing. It doesn't have to be, yeah. We don't have to do line dancing. I don't know if I know any line dances, really, besides the electric slide, which I've not done in, like, how old am I? 25 years. Yes. Okay, we got another vote for a dance party. Robbie has expanded his internet to the living room so you can live stream. Ooh. I'm trying a new stream setting through YouTube, so maybe this won't mess up. We'll see. Well, it's usually an hour in that it starts to crap out, so we'll see. And Pole Vault's bringing the cardboard so you don't get burn marks. This is going to be a party. All right, Many Vibes is up for line dancing. Well, you'll have to teach me some more line dances, more than the one I know. Zach Thong says, come out to OU 812 Sunday Community Jam today at 5:05 Eastern. Good deal, Zach. Justine likes the pogoing. I'm scared if I will fall over. Pookie's just allergic to dancing. Dancing is fun. I like dancing when it's really dark and nobody can see you. And then nobody knows that I'm not a good dancer. Covered by CQ. Good to see Chris. I might have to go downstairs. The door is messed up. He was allergic to ironing. I also hate ironing. I try just not to buy anything that needs to be ironed. Robbie Stingle's got all 6 gongs happening at Sunday Sounds today. Ooh, Mini Vibes wants to take ballroom dancing lessons. I would love that. That'd be so much fun. There's a place here called the Avalon Ballroom that does stuff like that. And it looks so cool. They do all sorts of dance types. And it looks so cool. And that's something I want to do, but I always feel weird like going by myself to do it. I need friends. Mix Club is getting greased up the pole dancing pole with WD-40. That's not the kind of dancing. Pole vault used to do line dancing, but those lines are not cheap. That's pretty funny. I like that. Ed B. Mendels gets all sweaty and hot hearing the word line dancing. Is that good, sweaty and hot? I'm imagining. I guess it's not. Yeah, we're like, why would you iron anything? Yeah, thank you. Justine and I see eye to eye on this. Not even gonna pretend like I can do this. I'm so bad at it. You only dance if you can hang on to some more woman. At pole vault around 40, he lost all shame, so he dances. Oh, you mean lucky woman? I see. Lucky woman, not poor one. Lucky woman. Is this like a dance song we should do? Let's see. Yeah, we're like, you had shame before 40? Let's ask Sunshine. I don't know if Sunshine will agree. Big blanket hellos from Michael. How did everything go on your set today? Oh. There was a time when pole vault had shame. Oh, thank you, Jorge. I appreciate that. Yes, please hit the like button and share the stream. I've gotten, hey, Anonmouse, we're doing better. Anonmouse is my manager, helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. And I'm at, I think I was at 941 before the stream started. So it's only 59 away. That's not that bad. That will only take me a year. But it's not bad. Shame is overrated. I agree with that. Blue Unicorn is mostly waked up. He's waking up. He's doing the Blue Unicorn. I don't know what a Blue Unicorn does to wake up. He's getting up. You have ideas to share. Ooh. Got confirmed. We're still at 9. Every time I check it, I hate to check it because then it goes down 1 and I'm like, no, come back to me. But it's okay. It really doesn't matter. Because like I've been told many times, it won't matter because my language is so bad that no one will want to monetize with me because I suck. So that's okay. I can't change myself. See, this is how you do it. Lauren lost all of his shame at his baptism. That's how it works. Yay, preemptive cheers. I think it will be here pretty quick. It won't be that long. I'm getting about one a day, so maybe 2 months. In reality, it won't be forever. So what month is this? March, April. So maybe let's hopefully by my birthday in May. That would be that'd be a good fun goal. So my birthday's in mid-May, and if I had 1,000, that'd be a good birthday present for me to get to 1,000. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I mean, I could be like, Robbie's good because he gets a ton of subs, but he also does like a ton of shorts. Pole vault too, you do a lot of shorts, and I'm lazy, super lazy. I only like to do a short if I'm like, oh look, a butterfly, and then I'm like, yay, and I want to do a short. But otherwise, I don't give a shit. And that's another reason I'm never gonna get monetized, because I say things like I don't give a shit. So Robbie's closing in on 2,000 subs and almost 1.7 million views. But you see, this is the thing, you have 2,000 videos. I mean, I have a lot of videos, but it's like 700 something videos, which is a stupid number, but that's over like 10 years. Yeah. But every once in a while, I'll get like one of those Facebook updates or something that it's like, 2 years ago, I had 24 subs. So comparatively, I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. I love an alliteration. Many Vibes loves a freak flag. If we're going to dance to Egyptian, can we do Steve Martin's King Tut? I think that'd be a good mashup, a Walk Like the Egyptian King Tut mashup. That would be good. Another vote for King Tut. A sleeping unicorn is better. That's true. He's listening. He knows we're talking about him. Unless he's in the bathroom, then he can't hear us. Robbie's got a Hate on Me electric song out. Pole vault does. He does short shorts. If you want to do short shorts like pole vault, do short shorts. You got the cutest little kitties and stuff too. And I don't know, I did have a bad nightmare last night, and I'm saying that's probably because I watched pole vault dancing to my song yesterday. Or 2 days ago, I don't know. It was horrific. I guess it was on Friday, because you were at the office. And that's why the FedEx man run away. Shorts take too long. That's, yeah. For being like 12 seconds, why does it take me like an hour? Brad Example, good to see you. I was lurking on your show last night, and I thought you were brilliant. Mixed Club also does not give a shit about shorts. People will think I'm a vampire turning 1K for your birthday. I'm getting old. No, I'll be 47, and that would be a nice birthday present. So if anybody has a friend to share this with, let me know. Or I don't care. You don't have to let me know. Let them know about me. That's how this works. And then say, my really pathetic friend Valerie is begging for subs so that she gets to 1,000 by her birthday. And they'll be like, well, how would I do this? And you'll be like, because it's free, y'all. Like, it's free. And it costs you nothing. I mean, you could also be a member, but that costs a little bit. But you don't have to. I won't be mad at you. Speaking of which, if there's anybody, I think I have some free ones. Let's see. Here's some free memberships. That should hopefully work. Pookie says she sends me something myself. Just let him know. Let him know. Hey, Steve Music Zone. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So, Brad says, thank you, everybody who came. Sorry for such a mess. I'm trying new things and need to get better at them. Well, Brad, you're just so super talented and have such good songs and are just so wonderful and such a beautiful voice, and you're so good at guitar. And just concentrate on that because you're really wonderful to listen to. So I'm a mess all the time and people still show up here, so they'll show up. They don't care if you're a mess. They just want to hear all your beautiful songs. We're not talking about Blue Unicorn. We were talking about you. We were saying good things, though. This is true. Robbie Stingle is a hard worker. And that is what it is, Zach. That's why he gets so many. Yeah, Blue Unicorn's still in wake-up phase. Ed says, Brad, you rock. Don't worry about it. You did a ton better than I ever would have. Which is also... Ed B Metal is very talented and would do an amazing job at streaming. But it is a lot of work to get it all set up and stuff. So that part is the hard part, is the getting it all... As Hugh knows... I've heard getting it all set up is the hard part. And then, but once you get it all set up, you will be streaming machine. And we do need some hold music for Blue. Those were some moves, all right. Uh-oh. Maybe a Blue Unicorn? I don't know. Maybe this part? I don't know. I don't know what's appropriate on a Blue Unicorn. Many Vibe says it's raining. Oh, that's nice. David said, until July 22, I only had one sub for 9 years. Then I discovered me, and I still only had one sub for a month. I'm so helpful. I didn't even sub to you. I know I'm sub to you now. Well, you've got a lot now. You've got, I don't know how many, but it's a lot. Covered by, thank you, Chris, for having your wife subscribe. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. Good to see you, Chris. Oh, Indy, you're so sweet. Oh, have to see who got him. I'm going to go. Okay, Hugh Caldwell, Michael Songs, Many Vibes, Indy, and Steve. Oh, those are some of my favorite people. I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay, now I understand what Indy's talking about. That's awesome. Yay. Oh, Brad got a new computer, and that also makes a big difference. So I got a new, last Saturday, my interface died. And so last Sunday when I did this, I used my live sound mixing board with the USB in. It's a little bit different, but it's kind of the same. But it's like, real board with dials. And then I bought this Euphoria UMC 204 HD. So this is the one I'm currently using. It's got 2 inputs, so it's very much like my old Scarlett was. And that's just a 2 input, just got a couple dials. Isn't too much. It's got MIDI in too on the back. And you can do inserts in case I ever have anything to insert, which I don't. But I could. And so yeah, I used it on Friday for the first time, and then I recorded the songs. I recorded that yesterday's second song with it, which I wrote after I did the premiere. What time? Yeah, I did the premiere in the it was 1 or something, 1:30 here, and I did the premiere for the one song, and then at I was sitting here, and so I wrote the song in maybe 40 minutes, just right after that. It came out pretty quick. Sometimes they take forever, and sometimes they're just so that came out, and then I was like, oh, I'll put it into Logic, and I'm going to make it all fancified and have country beat and do all this stuff. And I worked on it for like 20 minutes, and then I was like, screw this, and I just recorded it, just with the guitar. And so I might go back and do a fuller version of it eventually, but I liked that song. It had a lot of fun words for me. Brad is going to do a couple test streams this week. I love test streams. Oh, I love this. Now 200 people like to hear you depressed. Yay! This is what I'm saying. 942 people get to watch me depressed. So I feel this. And you all still show up for me. So I appreciate it. If I missed anybody saying hi, I'm sorry. You never know. Blue is a little more up. Anonymous was lurking and then sleeping through the Brad after party. I was watching, but I was also watching a movie. But like, there's a ton. So the way Svengoolie does a movie is like, here's 10 minutes of Svengoolie talking about something. I don't care. I never watch those parts. And so that's when I listen to Brad. And then the movie comes on for like 5 minutes. And then there's like commercials, and then Sven talks more. And that was Brad time. So that was kind of how I was doing it. We'll see you later, Robbie. I get you. Can't always be around places where when you don't feel comfortable. And I feel that. Allie says my channel is a secret, and someday I'll stream and post. Oh no. That'd be kind of funny if that worked. Hugh says it's tricky, especially when you have a lot of gear. I hear this every time I try to do like electric streams of anything. I never get it set up like I want to. Like I want to have all these other things, and I just don't. It always ends up like a tiny fraction of what I plan to do. And getting the sound of it dialed in, so hard. And getting like the guitar and the mic all equal, so hard. And yeah, so I get really frustrated. And that's why I usually just do the one guitar and the one mic, because it really is just the simplicity of it gives me less of a headache. And oh my God, I've had a headache for 3 days. I think it's the weather related. When the weather goes up and down, the barometric pressure, I feel like all the pressure goes right into my head. So I took Tylenol and ibuprofen and Claritin and Flonase this morning, and I'm still like, maybe I'm also a little medicine drunk from all that. I am like, woo. I really appreciate you, Chris. Thank you so much. Thank you to your wife. Michael, the live streaming expert, says, you're doing great with your live streams. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you're not watching Michael's songs, his are super professional. I'm not saying it's not. I mean, you're super professional, but I'm going to give Maria a lot of this credit because you have it so well produced. And like, you got the different angles, and like, she's always putting up like what song it is. It's really well done. Allie's got 30 subs and no content. I feel like I am subscribed to you. I'll have to go check. I know I'm subscribed to Pookie. Oh, thank you so much. Oh. I was like, hold on. I was like, why? So for once, I did it before Pookie. Usually I don't. I'm so glad you remember. I'm so glad you're here. Justine says your only content are a few playlists. I think playlists are a good content, personally, because like it helps me to like have playlists and not just watch like random whatever YouTube decides to put for me. Pole Vault says I made a murder song. I don't know if I want people to post it because people will think I'm weirder than I am. I don't think anybody can think that you're any weirder than we already think you are. So I think you should post it. I don't think you'll be losing nothing. Yeah, it could be graphic and crazy. And, we'd be like, yep, that's Pole Vault. So just do it. Since you've been up since 8. Yeah, I've been up since 3. Not helping. Not helping the situation. Yay, 35 subs. So Brad says, I think I know where I'm failing and what I need to work on, so I'm going to try some new things again. All these new things are making me feel insecure. I feel like I'm failing. You're really not, though. And I don't know, I don't know what new things you would try, because I really do think, it's just about doing it over and over again. As many who've been here, David can attest to, I can definitely have improved since when I started. I have improved a lot. So Daniel, good to see you. Watch it today. Let's see. Brad, it's awesome you're doing it all and as well as you are. I think so too. Mix Club says his grass is turning green. It's 68 at the moment. This is going to hit 70. I don't have my watch on. I don't know. I feel like it's warm today. It's going to be 50 today, and it's almost there, which is not bad for March 3rd, and this is our coldest day of the week, I think. Yeah, you only fail if you don't try. This is true. New songs, new gear, new experience. I have a few ideas on what I need to do to make things easier. I think easier is the best way to do it. I've tried different things too sometimes sometimes I practice and plan out things, and sometimes I don't, and you can probably tell when that is. But I do think making it simple makes it the easiest. I'm so far behind now. Okay. Covet's new gear. New gear is fun. It kind of does get addictive. Sunshine, good to see you. 7 minutes ago. So I haven't actually, I've written 3 other songs this week that I didn't record, and now I'm not exactly sure how they went, just because I've been in a funk, and I'm just like, no, can't do it, nothing right. So, I might go back and record those after I try to figure out how the hell they went. But yeah, I think it's good just to put them out there, even though, they don't all have to be the best ones, and they don't all have, everybody's not going to love them. But it's just good practice. Ooh, I see a Mr. Smith down there. Hold on. Steve-O, good to see you. You've been doing a final mixdown, Mr. Smith, on a new synthwave track with a new artist called Tempest. Ooh, I love that. Do androids dream of electric streams? I love that too. Well, I'm excited to hear it, Mr. Smith. Snooks, wonderful to see you. Big Woods. Aw, Mr. Smith, thank you for putting out one more membership. And it was Daniel. Awesome. Who's being good today? Let's see. I'm skipping. Hellos. Everybody wants to say hello to Mr. Smith. We do a lot of talking and planning, says Michael. Maria does the hard work during your streams. You just get to stand there and play your songs. Well, that part's hard work too, but it all works together so well. I'm really impressed by it. It was me this time. But it was really YouTube. YouTube gave me some to give away. Speaking of talking and planning, can we talk and plan and brainstorm for the idea for the Texas reunion? Let's get pole vault in on that too. But so my part of this is that whenever y'all say it, I will show up. So it's up to, and I will bring a blue unicorn with me. So that's as far as I'm going. Otherwise, I don't want to make it I just want it to be whenever everybody works for everybody. Blue Unicorn tried going to sleep at 3, but played guitar for 2 more hours. That's fun. Pookie Ann also woke up at 3. Well, I should have called you. Mick says, play your guitar and sing, Brad. It sounds great. You kind of worry a lot, and you should not. It's great. I understand, though, Brad, because I worry a lot, too. So I feel the worries. It's hard. Now in StreamYards, there's 3 options for iRig Stream Pro. I don't know which one. Ooh. Yeah, StreamYard makes it even harder. Though it does make, part of it kind of makes the sound better. Like I'm going through OBS and the way I'm set up right now, I can't even really go stereo. It's just always going to be like, well, like dual stereo. It's going to be dual mono kind of thing, the way I've got it set up. Which is what it is. So this pole vault song is about a serial killer whose girlfriend finds out. It's called Last Date. That's a good idea. I love that. Yeah, just post it. Where do you think you're crazy? But we love you for that. But we love you're crazy. Okay, what's the settings? One is default, one is communication, and one just says iRig stream input output. Ooh. Yeah, that'd be just a good test of like doing all 3 and just seeing which one comes across better. But you know, in StreamYards too, that's what I do in OBS, and it works in StreamYards, is just doing a test recording, and that sounds the same as what comes across. So like I'll change settings and record it and then listen to it later. So you don't always have to go live to test it. Another vote for posting it. Aw, Hugh Caldwell fell asleep on his armchair after Brad's show and woke up 4 hours later with the cat sleeping on his shoulder. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. Thanks, Steve. So Brad says, the songs I'm doing, I can't find the key and I plow through them before I find the right key for me to sing in. Oh, yeah, I do that sometimes. It's one thing that's like the thing I usually practice is where to, but as if you've watched me, you know that I then go, hold on, let me capo 4 and have to start over. So I feel that. It's, and then sometimes what worked, like an hour before in practice is no longer the right key for my voice an hour later. So it really is like a pain in the butt sometimes. I'm going to take this for me. Is this for me? Thank you. If it wasn't, still, thank you. We have good crisp sounds. Interesting. Do I? I don't know. So mine is I'm just going through OBS, and I have into my interface, and I have a few little filters, like a little compression, a little gain, tiniest bit of reverb, which you might be like, no, that's a whole bunch of reverb, Valerie. It's okay. It's the littlest I'm going to ever use. And I think that's all I got on there. Yeah. I have a little bit of EQ. And but it's fairly clean. And this is 5 minutes ago, but still. Thank you. Hello. Thank you again. So the one with the glasses, that was these. This was my I Give Up video. I put up the black sheet here instead of these sheets. I have a black one. Behind the scenes, the making of the video. And I moved the mic away because I wasn't just lip syncing. Like you couldn't tell that. And I lip synced it 4 times in a row. Oh, and then once I did the other camera and I stood it up really tall. But yeah, thank you for watching that. It was a lot of my big old head. Hyacinths. Ooh. I need to smell a hyacinth. We'll see you later, Michael. 5 minutes ago, he's already left. Hugh wants to go to Texas. That'd be fun. Well, you know what it's going to cost money is taking a blue unicorn with me. So put yours up too. You're proof that fairies wear boots. That's true. Oh yeah, this is how I feel. Pole vault's having a little bit of rough goings-ons with having, you saw the FedEx guy. You know what kind of bullshit he's dealing with every day. Yeah, well, it'll happen though. So, Brad's considering inviting people 5 to 10 over while he streams, like a little party. That'd be kind of fun. Anonymous says, I hear they're burning off the entire northern part of Texas to clear it off for y'all. That's where I'm from. Like where they're having all those fires. That's where I'm from originally. It's pretty scary. We had that here a couple years ago, like crazy fires all the time. So I feel for people who are dealing with that. This bright example was performed before a live and drunk studio audience. Mister's like, nobody's called me a fairy before. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I like gift fairies. You can have you have a magic wand. Poof. Oh my gosh, Mini Vibes is making good, big, huge plans. She's gonna cook breakfast for us, it sounds like. Oh yeah. That's kind of fun. Ooh, in charge at the door. All right, I think Mini Vibes, you need to like get with Pole Vault and be the planner, and take some of the pressure off. I don't know how to get stuff on my sound. Yeah, in StreamYards, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So Smith says use OBS. OBS is free. It is a little bit of a learning curve. So, yeah. So get Pole Vault's email him. Isn't there like magic? I feel like it's something about magic. Oh, there isn't one? There really should have been. I don't know if I even know Bachelor buttons. I'll have to check that out. Hello, Lady Campion. So, yeah, that one is a magic wand, right? Magic. Everybody says hello. And we got all the magic wands happen. That's when all the magic wands happened. I saw an Airbnb with a place to play and 8 beds for under $300 a night. What? The whole thing? Well, hell, I'll just pay for that if that's the truth. Let me know. So David's gonna be there in a month to dig a hole. Oh, you bury your brother's ashes there. I've sure read the whole thing. Wow. Well, that's really tough, David. But if we're there having a reunion, you're going to have to show up to that too. So, sorry. But you're going to have to do a dance party with us. Ooh, and apple blossoms. Spring is... We're not this far into spring yet. It's still snowing sometimes. Right? It's like the wand exists. Bachelor buttons are the little blue flowers with yellow centers. Justine. Where do you... no, you're not. Are you near Detroit? Where are you? I'm like, I don't even know if I've seen this flower. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look it up. Hey, look at me. I went all the way to, I'm back to reality, back to our time now. Yay. Oh, in Detroit. Okay. Wow. I'm going to have to check that out. I just want to make sure I'm messing up the chat just to check something out over here. Okay. I didn't see it. Oh my gosh, so much magic is just happening. Blue said, oh my gosh, last night I was listening to Scars and Shadows song about storms right when a 30-mile-an-hour windstorm blew in and it started snowing. It was apropos. Apropos. That's probably why my head hurt. We didn't get any snow, but I could hear the wind going like crazy. And, yeah, that makes sense. Because that's about... Yeah. And I feel like it happened Saturday night too, had the same kind of thing, where the wind really picked up. So bachelor button is more commonly called a cornflower. Hold on, I'm just looking this up. Over here on this screen, bachelor button, cornflower. Oh, okay, I've never seen this, and I would love to see this. That does look like it smells wonderful. We don't have this here. Do we have this here, Blue Unicorn? They were sold as an emergency repair button that could be attached and removed. So it's like no, this is something else. Oh, there's actually a bachelor button sewing thing and a bachelor button flower. And Google just gave me one right on top of the other. Well, these are beautiful. They have all different colors of them. Yeah, I didn't know about these. All right. That's beautiful. Flock fact. Mr. Smith's new song has magic in the chorus. When are we going to hear this new song? Are you making a video or are you just putting out a song? Lady Cambion says you called them forget-me-nots, but they're not. Oh, so Mini Vibes is going to cook dinner. Yay! Hold on, which ones are forget-me-nots? Forget-me-nots. Flowers, not the song. Oh, okay, I do know those. Those are the cutest. I think that's kind of what I was thinking of when you said blue with the yellow center. Yeah, that's what I had in my mind. Yeah, at first I was scared to Google that, but it worked out okay. Pookie wants steak. Mr. Smith does not have a favorite flower. I don't know if I do. I like all sorts of flowers. I would have a hard time picking just one. Justine says roses and bleeding hearts. Okay, I'm Googling bleeding hearts, and I'm going to really have to put flowers after that. Bleeding heart. Flowers. Oh, those are so cute. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen these either. Those are so pretty. One thing about India when I visited is there were a billion flowers that I've never seen before. And we went to, my brother took me to what's it called? The Indira Gandhi Park. And it had it was all sorts, it was arboretum-y kind of park. Had so many flowers. And I've just never seen any of them before. And it was amazing. Pookie and I woke up to darkness. Feel that? Flowers are good in salad. All right. Is this what you're making for dinner? Justine has tons of purple coneflower that blooms around June and July. Ooh. Polevault says, yay, magic. Which I feel, why is there a tooth? We'll get there. The flower is not native to Colorado. It does grow wild in some places. And in some places prohibited and considered a noxious weed. It's so funny to me when a flower is considered a weed. Oh, Allie says I have 75-year-old irises, lilies, and daisies growing in my grandma's. We move them around my house. Family sperm everywhere. And you live in Lilliput. We had in Amarillo the backyard, so behind the house there was an alley, where all the dipsty dumpsters were, the big dumpsters, and the behind the house between our house and the neighbor house, there was just these big purple irises that bloomed every year, and just wild, but the whole row of them would be just gorgeous purple irises, and man, that was my favorite. The new track is with Jade to be mastered, and then you're working on a video that should be out at the end of the week. Well, that's exciting. I will be watching out for that. Steve-O said my mother's favorite flower is snapdragons. Okay. I don't know my flowers. Oh, I do know these. Those are really cute. And they come in so many colors. Alright, those are very pretty. That's a good one. Justine says nasturtiums are edible and good in salad. What if I saw this flower, would I eat it? Nasturtium. I don't think I would just eat that flower, just not knowing what it was because it's red. I'm always scared of things that are red, and if you just maybe don't eat those. GamePro, good to see you. Pole Vault said that they had stargazers at their wedding. That sounds like a made up one. It's a lily. Oh, I do love those. I didn't know they were called stargazers. I sometimes get those when I get flowers, just for the house. And lavender and rose. I didn't know rose was edible. Lavender I didn't know. Pookie will have steak tacos or cheeseburgers. Even cheeseburgers. It does make the salad look pretty to have stuff in there. Mix Club just likes weed. He likes weed in his weed. Bleeding hearts are beautiful. Okay, we got some menu planning happening. Oh, GamePro, that's so sweet. Oh, the tooth was for your alley. I hope everything is okay. It's 3-0. Yeah, the Gandhi Park also had all the military weapons. That is that one. It had like so many. It had tanks and stuff, and all sorts of rocket ships, and it had big boats, like what kind of boat do you call that? Like a giant battle boat. You know those battle boats? I don't know. Trilliums are your favorite wildflower. Okay, y'all are getting me with the flower names. It's funny because me and my brother at the arboretum looking at these flowers, and we're like, ooh, they're so pretty. Ooh, what's that? And ooh, those are pretty. Because trillium, I have 3 big leaves mostly. They're North Carolina area. They come in great white, red, and yellow, and toadshade. In temperate areas of North America. Huh. Yeah, those are pretty. So yeah, when we were at that looking at flowers, we were just like, ooh, so pretty. What is this? And they didn't have. Sometimes they have like little labels on them. This place did not have labels on anything, and we're just like the whole time. I'm like, so like his wife is so good at naming flowers and trees and plants. Like she's amazing at it. Her house is like the flowers just at the house are insanity. Like it's crazy, all the different ones she can grow. And she just knows everything about them, and like this is their name, and this is like their medicinal qualities, and this is, you know, like where they come from, and this is the origin of their name, and she knows everything about them. We're like, we didn't bring her. So we didn't know. Oh, Roger Waters' band is called the Bleeding Hearts. Did I look up Bleeding Hearts? Which ones were those? Oh, those were called the Bleeding Hearts. They'll take over your yard quickly. They're from the poppy family. Chris is like, I like the Miley Cyrus song Flowers. I don't know if I know that one. I know a few. Any kind of pansies or violets are awesome in salad. Is this true? I'm gonna look at the front part. Cintiaria. Oh. That's a different kind of cornflower. but I don't think that's where they're found. Ooh, a large rose of Sharon bush. I do know that one. That's pink double. None of the above. Mr. Smith, flock fact: marigolds stop slugs. Plant them around your vegetables. Does it? Are they like poison to the slugs, or do the slugs just want to eat the marigolds and not the vegetables? That's what I'm saying. Weeds can definitely be flowers. My favorite flower is you and Rhett. Blue says Johnny jump ups, pansies are great in salads. That sounds like Nicky Nine Door. Johnny jump ups. Hey, Lady Campion, did you ever do Nicky Nine Door? did I miss it? Did it happen? What do we call it? Ding Dong Ditch? Which what do you call it? Ring and ding? What do you in the you call it something stupid? I think Nicky Nine Door wins. Justine replanted the daylilies to be where they wanted them. Ooh. This isn't, yeah. Let's see. Everybody says answer number 3 for Hugh. Pookie says it's probably number 2. Oops, I dropped a daisy. Ah. Oh, your grandma sounds awesome. Okay, I'm so far behind looking up flowers. We have wild trilliums. Ooh. So Zach's working on an Ed Sheeran song, Shape of You. Oh, I know that song. I'm excited. Are you going to do a recording of it? What are good indoor living room plants? I need this too because I pretty much kill everything. I have that ivy plant that everybody has. I took it from my old job. So after the pandemic, like we had to go in from the office, and we had this one little, the ivy that's just everywhere. So there's like a real name for it. And it was in one little. I have the pot and one little pot, and there was like 3 little sad leaves. Boop, boop, boop. And so we're like, oh, everybody's got to work from home, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get the plant so that we can, we won't have to go in and water it. That'd be dumb. And so I took it home, and we found out it just hated the office. It hated that office as much as I hated that office, because it just exploded. And now I had to repot it 3 times, and 5 times. I've got 2 at the studio, and I've got 3 here, and it's just over. It goes around and around and around and down, and I keep having to like pick it up and then like cut it and make a new one because there's so many, and it just hated that place. So that one ivy I haven't killed, but pretty much everything else I'm not good at. Plastic ones. I have an aloe vera that doesn't even like me because I don't remember. Well, it got too big for its little. I need to repot it into something bigger. And I've been lazy. Because you know why? Because it's in the cutest little vase that my friend gave me, and now I have to I'm like, well, I don't want to. I want it to fit in the little vase that I have. So maybe I will just do something with the aloe vera. I don't know. Process it. This isn't happening. Maybe I'll give it to Blue, and then I will get a new plant. I'm sure Blue knows what to do with it. NASA has a list of the best plants for purifying the air. Ooh. Cyclamen sounds like a drug. Sounds like an antibiotic. Alex says, be careful where you pick edible flowers because of pesticides. So that's true. Flowers in the Garden by Travis is a great song with a good story behind it. I don't know that. I don't know Flowers in the Garden. I'll have to look that one up. My dad got tired of mom's pansies taking over the front of the house, and there was a pansicide. Oh no. Yeah, this is me. Marigolds also make a good infusion for burns and sunburns. How would you do that? And ward off lots of pests. I saw a really cool thing about the World Seed Vault. I watched a documentary about it. It was really interesting. I like that people are doing that. Yet. You mean yet. You forgot the yet. Yet. Because you were challenged. Challenge. You can do it. You can do it. Flock fact. Thorn of Christ bushes are fun to guide your family and friends into when playing blind man's bluff. That sounds horrible. Thorn of Christ plants. Well, they look so pretty. Oh, I see the thorns now. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I don't think we have these here either. Yeah, I'd be freaked out if I saw that. Don't you want to impress us with your Nicky Nine Dooring? We'd be so impressed. Fine. You can save bees by not mowing your lawn. That's good. Air plants are cool. I think you have to water them here because it's too dry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's still time. There's still time to Nicky Nine Door, which is what I'm always going to call it for the rest of my life. Thank you, Zach Thong. Oh, you still have to mist air plants. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that. The wind here is crazy picked up. They only need a bit of humidity if you put them in the bathroom. I don't know I have any plants in the bathroom. Maybe that's what I'm missing out. The whole purpose of this conversation is to remind Lady Campion to water your plants and perform Nicky Nine Door. Yeah, I probably could water some plants today too. I need to get better at that. Oh, I think this is what mine might be. Golden Pathos. Pathos? Hold on. It's a path. Yes. That's what mine is. Pathos. It just does not grow. Except for in that stupid office. The cactus can move over in the desert? No. The cactus in Arizona scares you? Ooh. Have I ever been to Arizona? Only when I was a child. I would like to go. I have some friends who moved there. Pole Vault says I need flowers in the studio. Is there ones that will grow in dark and smoky places? I don't know. That's a good, yeah. But would cigarette smoke hurt plants? I don't know. That's what I have. I have the long vines all over the place. It's getting a little obnoxious. And then Allie says spider plant will be good. Because aren't some plants like good for clearing the air and it wouldn't hurt? The smoke would just, get kind of processed by it? I don't know. I have also killed an air plant. When Travis went to France to record the album, the singer was really down and suffering writer's block. They were recording in a chateau, and the engineer looked at him and said, "Come with me." He took him to a room with a piano in it that was in front of a huge window, and out of the window was a large garden filled with flowers, and he left and the singer sat down at the piano. And he almost immediately wrote that song, "Flowers in the Window," by Travis. That's a beautiful story. Is a crown of thorns plant the same plant? I think so. Okay, if you get too close to the jumping cactus, it sends out its spikes at you like a porcupine. That's scary. Spider plant does whatever a spider plant does. Charlie, great to see you. I'm only 3 minutes behind. That's not bad. Oh. Spider plants get sad too easy and won't cheer up. I've killed a spider plant, so I'm like, I should not be talking. Oh, you can't hear the wind. It's very, very windy. And I have all the windows and doors shut. So Dave says they start up plants with pink petals and become a thorn bush in a few years with lots of inch-long needles. And then lady says that hers has white flowers but impressive thorns. Ooh. Does moss count as a plant? Ooh, I really do think it does. I think moss is really beautiful. It's one of my, yeah. So now that I have my glasses, I took a walk with my sunglasses on, and boy, it's like the world is in HD, y'all. I could see everything. I could see birds and leaves and flowers, and it was like, oh yeah, I guess I am a little blind. But yeah, it was amazing. I love moss. I think it's so pretty. And cigarette smoke doesn't hurt them. And that's what you need. They're in for a treat. Not watering hurts them. That's my problem. It's just like me. Sometimes I forget to water me, and sometimes I forget to water my plants. And you got to talk and sing to them, so they're going to be very happy at Pole Vault's house. Do you also have to dance for them? Hey, Mini Vibes, tell Pole Vault that he has to dance for his spider plant to make it happy. There's the cactus that will jump you. That's scary. The teddy bear cholla, native to northwestern regions of Mexico up to Nevada, Arizona, and California. Ooh, that's scary. I've never seen that one. Moss has many species and are super special and vital for symbiosis in nature. Oh. How do you know when the drummer is sitting straight on his seat, he dribbles from both corners of his mouth? That's so, make fun of drummers. It makes them particularly happy if you whisper to them. And save rainwater for them. That's real sweet. Anonymous says when spider plants get sad, you just trim them back to nothing and they get happy again. Oh. Yeah, I gotta remember to do all those things. If the plants don't like dancing, they're no plants of mine. Yeah, that's truth. We have a spurge that grows here. Hold on, I gotta look up the word spurge. Is that a word? Oh, it is a word. Huh. Okay. It's a plant. It's green. It's a green. Oh, okay. I've seen these, like the little ones. Okay, we have a spurge here. It grows here called Snow in the Mountain. It has white and green leaves and it's very pretty, but the sap is really caustic and will blister you. It looks so innocent. It looks so innocent. You know what it's related to? The crown of thorns. Isn't that weird? At least that's what Google told me. Justine saw lots of Joshua trees and saguaro cactus in Phoenix. Cactus are really cool. I was playing Tell Her This on my acoustic today in tribute to Justin. Aw. I can't wait for your live streams here. They're going to be amazing. Oh, so Mr. Smith says, have you seen the experiment with two plants where they talk to one nicely and the other is threatened? And the one that is threatened eventually dies and the other lives and flourishes. Wow. You've killed too many Venus flytraps. You can't get them to live. What is the trick there? Do you have to feed them flies? Devil's lettuce is actually a species of dandelion. Oh, I really just thought that meant weed. Hold on. I want to see what it looks like, because I just thought that was what we're calling weed. Devil's. There's devil's ivy. And there's devil's lettuce. Here we go. It's a species of fiddleneck. What? Show me a picture. Amsinkia tessellata. Oh, okay. I feel like I've seen this. So where was that? Oh. I like fiddleneck. 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 I guess I might have to. I don't know if I know Travis. I'm gonna check this. Or hold on. Who were we talking about? Who is the singer who we were talking about here? Was this Travis still? I don't think I know who that is. I've seen folks talk to water, use a microscope to take pictures in the water that got love made uniform fractals like mandalas. Wow. Hey, Dennis Ellis, great to see you. I hope you're doing oodalolly, oodalolly, have a good golly day. I like that. You have to only, oh, wow. Venus flytraps only like distilled water. They're fancy. That's very fancy. Oh, Pookie Ann, you're so sweet. You gave 10 gift memberships. We got Choosy, Alan Eyes, Gary Hubbs, DeCat, Adam Burst, Kim Harden Hudson, Leanie Perez, Billy Breeze, This and That with Matt, OG Sunshine. That's awesome. You're the sweetest. Thank you so much. I think all those people have been members before. That's awesome. Thank you so much. No. Is that true? I just believe everything Justine says to me. That is crazy. Oh, Delamitri. Okay. Oh, Justin Curry from Delamitri has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. That's a tough one. I did really enjoy your Delamitri covers at on your show last Tuesday. That was really good. Yeah, I definitely had heard this about plants responding to music, and you were singing to mine as you fed them, especially the babies. That's so sweet. I think that's good for you and the flowers. So pole vault, I mean, I feel like maybe your ulterior motives with your Venus flytraps might be the problem. Like maybe they know that that your bidding may not be good bidding. What's the difference between a fiddleneck and a fiddlehead? I don't know if I know. Don't put your change and pills in the same pocket. Yesterday I took 27 cents. The seeds and foliage of fiddlenecks are poisonous to livestock because they contain alkaloids and high concentrations of nitrates. The sharp hairs of the plants can cause skin irritation in humans. However, the shoots, seeds, or leaves of several species were used as food by Native Americans, and the plant also has medicinal usage. I don't know why I love shoot, seeds, and leaves. I'm going to have to put that in a song. Shoot, seeds, and leaves. A fiddlehead is a fern. Oh, Keith, power just came back on. It was snowing all night, and you're in Oregon, and it's off to Colorado now. Oh no. I don't like when it's that much. Um, Probably be driving, most likely, so that I can put a blue unicorn in the trunk. Oh my gosh, your phone died and you couldn't find your charging cord. I like how you blame Ted and not Pole Vault, because you know Pole Vault had it. Pole Vault's like, here, Ted, pretend like you had this. You are contributing to the delinquency of a pole vault. He's just going to make an army of Venus flytraps and rule the world. I saw a movie about that. So Mr. Smith's going to play the full album Waking Hours on a drum stream next week, and Hugh and me are going to do a cover soon. Oh, that's so cool. I love that you're going to do that. Heather, good to see you, Feisty Feather. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I didn't know this. Roger Miller was the rooster in Disney's Robin Hood. You know what else is? You know what would really help your non-Disney image? Nikki Nidor. I'd be like, she's so cool. She's the coolest. Tell her, Zach. Tell her how cool she'll be. Oh, hold on. What did Allie type? I don't even see it. It might have not come through. Oh, okay. I see. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Here we go. What are we doing? You may have to switch to the needle throwing cactus. That's dangerous. I don't know if, I think you're going to be the victim of that. You should watch out. Justine says there's been some breakthroughs, I think, in Parkinson's therapies. It's still, yeah. That's a real tough one. Adam, good to see you. You uploaded a guitar part for something coming up. Dropbox is a pain most of the time. Well, that's exciting. I'm excited for your new guitar part you're putting out. Okay. It was actually Ted. Should do a poll and see if anybody believes that. Hey, E. Urban, good to see you. Oh, this is a good point. James Griffin pointed this out, but I should remind you. So next Sunday is daylight savings time change. So we're going to spring forward. So it's you get an extra hour of sleep. But if you are in the UK or Australia, we're going to be off by an hour. Which way? I don't understand. I couldn't tell you. So we're going to be an hour. We're springing forward. So we're going to be an hour earlier? Is that how this works? I don't know. I'll have to try to remember to change the thumbnail. But if you are in the UK, be aware that you will need to look at the time of this thing, and it could be an hour earlier or an hour later. It will not be at the same time until your time. I forgot. When did you do time change? I don't know how time works. We made it up. I think you could get your army of cactus and your army of Venus flytraps to battle. I would watch that. In Nebraska, it was not called Ding Dong Ditch. It was called something really, really inappropriate. Ooh, message that to me. I would like to know. Privately. Yeah, I feel like Pole Vault probably was involved. No. Really not. Really can't be. Yeah, no. You just can't. Yeah, let's hope not. So Pole Vault says that Ted has a phone charging cable fetish. Oh, well, I get that. They're pretty fun. I have that issue in the sense of that I hoard them all upstairs and then I'm like, where are they? Yeah, I don't know if he knows about it. Have you told him? I didn't directly tell him. Just I just decided this was happening, and well, he's gonna come. Boy, is he gonna say no? He's totally gonna do it. Um, I don't know. I didn't actually like discuss. So, despite my best efforts to be here sooner, well, anytime you get here is the right time. I'm glad you're here. Spring forward does sound like a good dance. Okay. Sometimes if you've retracted your message, I might still put it up because it doesn't actually retract on my screen over here, only over here. And so I'm going to try to remember that this is retracted. You're the pessimist who thinks the outside world can always get more irritating. You know how it could be even more irritating for other people? Nikki Nine Door. But I think you would be giggling. I think you would be giggling. Okay, thank you, Adam. So we would be an hour later until you have British Standard Time, which I'm assuming what BST is, and not a really cool Korean dance group, which it also could be. So we will be an hour later for everybody in the UK for until whenever BST starts. We lose an hour of sleep. Is that how that works? Crap. That one sucks. I hate that one. Okay, I guess that makes sense. We go and okay, we spring forward and we lose the hour. Yeah, that's stupid. I hate daylight savings time. I wrote a song about it. You want to hear it? Let me know. Smitty immediately panics and knows he will get it wrong. Time zones mess him up. Feel that. Hold on a minute. So pitcher plants are magic in the garden. Pitcher plants are kind of related to Venus flytraps, aren't they? I always thought they were. So they eat mosquitoes, annoying flies, but I don't have any because I also like spiders and butterflies. Okay. I've never heard of a cobra lily either. Oh, E-Urban would have been done with work an hour earlier, but corporate decided to visit. Dun dun dun. That sounds horrible. Like, can always get worse implies it's not that awful. Ooh, that is optimistic. Have you all? Thank you if you did. I appreciate it. Hey, Princess LDG, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate you coming by. It's always good to have a princess here. Oh, see, Justine is like working it out. Pookie's 8 hours behind. I'm 7 hours, and Pulva is 6 hours, and Justine is 5 hours. That's easy. Just remember that. And until Sunday, in which case we will be. I forgot already. 7 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours, and 4 hours. Is that right? British summertime. Okay, I totally didn't even get that. So talking about time zones because because of daylight savings is next Sunday. So next Sunday we're going to be different time for people in the UK and Australia. Like we're all going to switch and it's still going to be at the same time for all of the US because I'm just going to keep it at this time. But this time will be an hour earlier for us because we're going to lose an hour of sleep next Sunday. So we're all going to be cranky next Sunday. Crankier than normal. Pookie Ann has the same issues with the corporates. Ooh, Princess has a new song out. You should share the link. So many symbols. I was wondering who that was, and that was Mr. Smith. almost time for daylight savings time. That was an emoji bomb. I was like, what is happening? Ooh, you're going to take your bubbles outside? I love bubbles. Can we include bubbles on the list of things for reunion? Me and Sunshine tied at estate sales this week. Did you both buy a donkey? Are there 2 donkeys in the house now? How many clocks do you own, Lady C? I feel like that's a lot. Ooh, emoji overload song. I like that. Some of the clocks will be right again. Totally. Last time we changed, I forgot to change the clock in my studio, and I was late at home for like a week until I was like, oh. Why you can't tell everybody yet. You gotta wait till tomorrow for your show. So make sure you watch the Monday Hangover and find out who won the estate sale. Because maybe Pole Vault's lying, and maybe Sunshine won, and he's trying to be like, we tied when really she won, because he would do that. So we don't know. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. Till tomorrow at the Monday Night Hangover. Blue says that his car and his coffee maker will be the right time again. Hold on, they're edible bubbles? Is that a thing? Is that really a thing? I'm gonna Google that. Okay, Paul, don't say it yet. You'll ruin it for tomorrow. And I'm gonna say it was probably donkeys. Edibubbles. This was my face right there. Yeah, Steve will probably show up an hour later. That's fine. Anytime you come is the right time. Q's got 2 clocks and they're radio controlled. You're fancy. That's a fancy castle with your radio controlled clocks. See you later, Adam. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Cheddar Prepper, good to see you. I need to learn to read better. I went to karaoke competition. When I got in the ring to sing with the other singer, I found out it was a karate competition. It didn't end well. For them, you were like, hi-ya. Yeah, we're still... Did anybody answer this yet? She really can't. She's like, no. He has no shame. You don't even have all your clocks with you. Oh my gosh. Pova says, I really want... No. Right? You'll be 2 hours late if it's... Or early? You might be early. I can't tell. Yeah, I want to eat bubbles. How are there edible bubbles? We're going to find out. That's what the reunion is about. Edible bubbles. Except for I really like hope for this a thing. There are they're grape flavored? Okay, I kind of was into this until you told me they're grape flavored. Is this... All right. Your smart clocks change at the wrong time. I have one like this that always changes, like, I guess is an older one, and it changes from, like, because before the time change was different, and they changed it, like, especially the one that's in October, like now it's after, I guess now it's November, and it used to be in October, because, like, the candy companies wanted people to trick-or-treat later or some bullshit like that. I don't know if I made that up. I got a confirmation. What do edible bubbles taste of? Clouds or raspberries or mist? I would like raspberries or mist. We're Googling edible bubbles. I like there's edible. Oh my god, there's roasted chicken and bacon scented. Oh, they're for dogs. Let's not get the ones for dogs. Okay, a lot of them are for dogs. Okay. Let's look here. Edible bubbles on Amazon. Oh, these are for dogs. Yeah, they all have. Okay. Hold on. Let's get ones that are for people. Oh, and you can make homemade edible bubbles. And you can put them in a cocktail for people who like cocktails. Okay, so hold on. Is there one? Because there's also there. Okay, this one looks nope. Pet supply. They do all look like. Okay, this one is called Bubble Lick. It's available at my grocery store down the street, and it's called Juicy Watermelon Splash. Amp up the fun at birthday parties, weddings, picnics, playdates, and create lasting memories with the Bubble Lick. And it does not leave sticky residues on floors, which is good to know. Oh no, I have to go to Denver to get it. I think I would do that though. Taste the fun. We could taste the fun, y'all. Okay, we're gonna do that. Let's get that. That's a different thing. Yeah, What the Flock will be at what the clock? We don't know. We're not sure. Princess is gonna go finish her paper. Hope that goes well. Thank you for coming by. 8-ball, why do weed gummies taste like your... They're not all bad. Just the ones you picked. Those ones are not edible. Paul, remember when you said about 20 clocks around our house that all chimed really loud? I bet you love that. I bet that was fun. Yeah, there's a lot of brands. Most of them are for dogs. But, you know, if anybody wants to get the roast chicken one, we could try it. We can see. I love blowing bubbles. Lady Campion went and counted. She has 17 clocks, but she would have more. If you had more rooms, that would be normal. If you lived in Hughes Castle, that would be just fine. 17's a lot of clocks. I have one under the TV. I have one real clock under the stairs. And then I have computer clocks and the oven clock. Oh, I have a little alarm clock by my bed. Like an old style clock radio. I didn't count how many that was. So that's all that's in the house. I usually wear a watch, but I forgot it. Did they tell you that? You have to do what Bad Brain says. There are cocktail edible bubbles. Why do you learn about so many new foods in these streams? Because we just like to eat. At first I did think we were talking about boba, but we're not. They're like bubbles, like blowing the bubbles. Up, 19 clocks. 19. Clock facts. Uh-oh, Keith says if you make a belt out of watches, what do you have? A waste of time. I guess it's kind of funny. Aww. Boba balls are fetid. Aww. Polebot likes to taste the fun. I think that the fun part is the best part to taste. 19 clocks, I have one watch. We'll see if Mr. Smith's on time for next week's What the Flock. That will be an hour earlier or later. I already forgot what Adam told us. I was also today years old when I learned about it. I didn't know about it. Ooh, this is a good one. Hey, Mr. Smith, do you have this in Q? Do you have this in the UK? Chocolate covered frozen bananas. This is a real thing and it's delicious. We're up to 21 clocks. And this is just the ones that are currently hanging in her house, not all the clocks she owns, just the ones that she has currently in her house. And you're telling me you're not going to Nicky Nine Door and you owe 21 clocks? I mean, I'm just saying. You'd think that the woman who owns 21 clocks would like regularly Nicky Nine Door. So Justine has a friend that makes really good weed gummies. It tastes like a bomb pop. You guys don't live far from each other, E Urban and Justine. I think E Urban, you should make the trip and go find these delicious ones. Um, well, you know things about other things. This is beside the point. I'm not saying this is not true. Um, I think clocks are pretty too. Ignorance and drums are bliss. Let's make that. A few of the clocks are cuckoo clocks. Those are the best kind of clocks. Yeah, you really should write that down. That really is a good idea for a shirt. Oh, and then we're not counting the watches. I do own quite a few watches. And then I don't wear them because I just wear my Apple Watch all the time. Which is kind of lame. Because the other watches, like I have like my grandma had a watch that was really pretty, and I really like it's gorgeous, but it doesn't count my steps or tell me the weather. So what you can do? Um, okay. See, for me, that's just like what I've heard my whole life. And I'd be like, okay, I'll sit down. I wouldn't know that it was a bad word. And then lady's like, I checked the time on my phone. Chat, there's nothing, it's a banana covered in chalk. You eat both of those things. You eat bananas. And I don't know if you do, but bananas exist. I saw them at the store in London. And then you just put chocolate on them. Okay. I feel like I need to come and visit and bring some chocolate frozen bananas as a peace offering. That is Pole Vault's favorite. So how could they be bad if Pole Vault will eat them? Answer me that. Pookie also agrees they're good, and Pookie is a very picky eater. Anyone for deep fried butter with sugar coating and cinnamon? Okay, now you're making fun of me because I told you about deep fried butter. You know, at the fair, like at the Minnesota State Fair, they had deep fried butter. I'm sure most of the state fairs have it. Ooh, I love how Lauren's coming back. I can't wait to get to this one. See it over here. Yeah, chocolate frozen bananas are really for the summertime. Yeah, this is true. He usually does put cheese on it. Um, beside the point. That needs to be the name of this. Um, okay, so Shudder says, while with my grandkids, I took a big breath of helium from a balloon and blew bubbles, and they floated up above the trees, and you started laughing, and it sounded like Mickey Mouse. I loved that about helium balloons. I haven't had one forever. Oh my gosh, that cracks me up. The problem with cuckoo clocks is they lay their eggs in the nests of other unsuspecting clocks. That's funny. Yeah, we do call it carnival food. Well, corn dogs is just lunch. What do you mean? Is elephant ears, um, is that the same as, what am I trying to think of? Is it like donuts kind of thing? But it's not donuts at all. But it's like fried dough. Is that the elephant ears? I don't know. I can't think of the word of it. Yeah. He thought it was a joke. I'm like, no, that happens. That really happens. And then Lauren comes out for America. USA. USA. Mushy peas is real food. It actually is pretty good. Not gonna lie. But it is like, it's just peas mushed up with, like, I don't know, some salt. I don't even think there's pepper in it. And so, like, in America, I feel like it would have hot sauce in it. It would, it would come with some Cholula, Cholula hot sauce. Oh, did we even talk about deep fried Snickers? So the deep fried butter is like there's butter and then there's like the dough around it, and then you deep fry all of that together, and so it gets all melty inside. It does melt. I like fried dough. UK Skittles are funny colors, but they taste better. I didn't have them. Gotta go back for that. Oh, butter is what you fry in, not what you actually fry. Ha ha ha, you think we fry in butter. Oh no. We're not that cool. You wish we fried it in butter. It's not butter. Helium is formed by radioactive decay of uranium and thorium to lead. Flock fact. So E. Urban says an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so they load them up with butter and cinnamon. Oh yeah, so they do freeze the butter. Could have put that part in before. So it's yeah. It's not a healthy treat. So in some of the fish and chips shops, you can get battered deep fried Mars bars. Well, that's the same thing as the fried Snickers. I do love a baked apple. It gets melty, but it's still butter. Oh, I haven't seen the show Carnival Food on the Food Network. I don't think either one. I think you can eat. It's just that part where it's like there's these foods around. Whether or not you choose to eat them is a whole different thing. Hey to my frames. I didn't have any problems with connection today, did I? You didn't get any messages. Well, that was good. I did change something, so hopefully that was it. Yeah, saying this has been a world of food knowledge. Pole vault wants to get a balloon and put bad words on a piece of paper and let them go. Take that, air. Yeah, this is why we have, yeah. But we don't have to. I don't know. I will say, though I used to like... I want to make sure if this is what I think it is. Oh, no, it's not exactly what I was thinking of. It's just fried dough. Yeah, so elephant ears is just like fried dough, like a donut kind of thing, but it's a little... It's not like a yeast donut. It's like dough, fried. It's like fried bread dough, but with cinnamon sugar and stuff on it. It's an elephant ear. That's what I'm looking at down there. Disneyland used to have frozen chocolate bananas on a stick. Do you mean they don't anymore? I do associate that, and I think last time I went to Disney, I did have that. Ooh, mushy peas and hot sauce fund. It's basically a donut. Eat urban, was it with a big knife? I'm not sure I'd want to eat fried dough. Well, it's probably best that you don't, just because, there's no health benefit. It's just delicious. Oh, here's a good one. Flat, crispy dough, round, big cinnamon, sugar, and butter. That's a good one. Oh, and you can get it topped with custard or fruit topping. I've never had it with custard or fruit topping. Well, I don't know. I don't think you probably couldn't eat it just diet wise, but like just because it is gluten-esque, but it's yeah, it's not good for you. I was let down by fried Coke. Did you? I never tried that. I did hear about that. It's like frozen Coke too. Deep fried Oreos. That does to me. I would eat that. Hey, good connection off stream. Yay, maybe it worked. Yeah, that's not food. Today was what the food instead of what the flock. We're kind of like that every once in a while. We will deep fry anything. Weight management in the U.S. goes a bit wonky to say the least. I've been, I mean, this is my whole life struggle because I was like pretty chubby as a kid and all through until I was like, well, I lost some weight when I was 30. I lost 100 pounds. And then I gained it all back when I was like 31. Uh, Between like 31 and 33, I like, gained it all back. And then I lost it again when I was, let's see, what year is this? Like 4 years ago. So I was in like, it was like 42 or 43. And I lost well, it was 80 pounds at that point. So all in all, I'm 140 pounds less than I used to be. And, or 135 because I keep gaining weight. But it's really tough to not eat all the yummy, delicious foods. And it really means that I don't get to go out and eat like I used to and don't get to have all the delicious foods that I want to eat. And it's not fair. I love a funnel cake. This is what I was trying to think of. Funnel cake. That's my jam, baby. That's my jam. Yeah, it's like the balloon in the air thing is like a fortune cookie to the world at large. I see that. Aww. Now we're all convincing him to not come visit. Yeah, just because they deep fry things doesn't mean you have to try it. But you know what you do have to try? Nikki Nine Door. It makes me, I would do it, but like none of my neighbors are home right now. You can tell because the parking lot's empty. I think they're all skiing. Cranachan is with whipped cream, Scotch whiskey, honey, oatmeal, and raspberries. Well, that sounds like a very healthy, because it's got oatmeal in it. I feel like Mateus is just like left early when he heard this conversation. I feel that. Oh, let's see. Oh, they called it fried coke because they poured coke syrup on the funnel cake. I thought it was like part of the dough or something. That just sounds silly. Just seems like I get lemonade. Okay, so funnel cakes are batter and elephant ears are raised dough. I like the funnel cake. You call them funeral cakes because he'll kill you. Can you really? Where is this near you? Like you can't hear. We've got Blue Unicorn with some recipes. I have not been to the State Fair of Texas since high school. Maybe I'll just come down for the State Fair, and we can do a State Fair party. It doesn't have to be a concert party. I'll come back for the concert party. Dwight, good to see you. I'm gonna talk you into this, aren't I? I can see you're like, yeah, I really should Nikki Nine. Sounds like all the cool kids like the Nikki Nine Door. This is what I thought. Mateus is here lurking and shaking your head with every sentence. I felt that. I felt that from across the continents and oceans. You're just like, what are these people talking about? Oh, that's what Polwall wanted. You both made crack references. Justine is selling your house in the burbs and buying one outright in the city. Ooh. That sounds like a good deal. Laughing at Mateus. Yeah. I'm glad you're still here. All right, everybody. So don't forget Mateus, especially next Sunday we're having daylight savings time, if you heard that. So we're going to be springing forward, so it'll effectively be an hour earlier for you. This show, I think, is right. So check the listing before you are late, because you wouldn't want to be late to this important conversation. Because who knows what, I didn't even talk about the thing that I was going to talk about, and it's now time to go. I want to play music at the State Fair of Texas. If you can, yeah. Who do you call for that? Anybody know? Justine said Hamtramck just had the Hamtramck blowout. I don't know how to say this word. 150 bands, 20 venues, 2 miles north of Detroit. That's really fun. I was going to go off about sumo, and then I forgot to go off about it. But it was pretty exciting because I'll just tell you this tiniest part, is that there was one Yokozuna who's like the very top guy in sumo, like the best fighter, and he was the best fighter. He's the best Yokozuna of all time, basically, because he's like won more tournaments, just more undefeated, just better record, just amazing. So he's like just the best of all time. And so his name is Hakuho. Hakuho retired like a couple years ago. And when he retired, he got his own stable, like of fighters, and which he inherited from somebody else, basically. And and he's been recruiting people to his stable. And one of the guys he recruits, his name is Hakuseiho. And Hakuseiho is like 6'8" and weighs like nearly 400 pounds. And he's 21 years old. Like when he started, he was like 19. But now he's probably 22, 23 now. And so he's been fighting, and he's really been doing well. And everybody's like, man, so he's not the best fighter. Like, he's kind of I just lean on you until you give up because I'm so huge. But he's not like the most dynamic fighter of all the fighters. And he doesn't win all the time. He's not like the best of all, but he's still young. And he's been going up pretty quickly, getting better and getting better. And then recently, there's been a big, that's like news from Sumo World. So one of the other wrestlers in his stable, has accused him of being a bully, and which is kind of like part of the cult. Like, bullying is an issue in sumo in general, but like it was stuff like he super glued his hand to his wallet. The other guy, like Hakusei for this. We don't know which of the other guys it was, but there's only like 8 guys, so it's like it's one of these other guys. So like, yeah, he was hitting him with it was basically towels all wrapped up and knotted up, and he was like whipping him outside the ring with these belts, like, to be a bully. And they found out about it, and it's a big controversy. And so Hakuho was like, he was mad, and he pulled him from the last competition. And it's just like, you can't fight because what you done. And but then the other elders all got together, and they like really looked into it, and they found out that like what he'd done was even crazier than what they had talked about. And they made Hakuseiho retire at 23. Like, he just had to pull out. He can't fight anymore. He is out of sumo. And it's crazy because he's really somebody who had a ton of potential. Also just because of his size, but he's like in one of the best stables because of who his master is. And so it's just nuts. And so then not only does they make Hakuseiho retire, they took Hakuho, who's the best Yokozuna of all time. They took his stable away from him, supposedly temporarily. So, but at least he gets no salary. They're really punishing him because he didn't do enough about, or didn't prevent it or something. I don't know. It was a lot. So the tournament doesn't start for another 2 weeks, and so. And, Hakuho doesn't actually, usually he's like kind of in the back and like works, he's not one of the ring judges at this point. Like, those guys have been there way longer, but they're all kind of jealous of him, honestly, because because all of the ring judges are previous rickshi. Like they all used to fight before, most of them 20, 30 years ago. But none of them were as good as Hakuho was. Not even close. A lot of them were just like, didn't even get to like Sekiwake or something. But so it's been a lot of controversy in the sumo world, a lot of excitement. And I didn't even tell you about that until just now. Okay. It was a really fast 2 hours when you talk about edible bubbles and fried dough. And please, yeah, if you want to, that'd be awesome. I'm not optimistic about this. I will, if you want me to play in the parking lot of the state fair from the back of your pickup truck, that could probably be the real option. Right? It was 2 hours. Well, except for in 3 minutes. Yeah, the time changes on Sunday. So I'm glad you saw that. I'm so glad you're here, Pole Vault. I appreciate it. Everybody, it's really fun to be here. When you're talking about fried dough and flowers, first, what are we talking about? How do we get into these conversations? Well, you do watch that. They're also called mawashi, and they're belts. It is like the Twilight. You know what else is like the Twilight Zone? Nikki Nine Door. Yeah, Hugh Caldwell says Akubono was Yakuza. He was from Hawaii. He was really the best American sumo wrestler. And he's from Hawaii, which, I mean, you know. And it's, you find it disturbing they call them stables. I think that might be the English word translation. But yeah, that is what they call them. At least you don't have to clean the stable. That's one of the things they do, though. They take it very seriously. Yeah, we started with magic, and we ended up with fried dough. Somehow edible bubbles came in and flowers. The Aliens 13 that had a cover that said "Take me with you." That's funny. In theory, alien abduction sounds fun, but be a different place, but it's not always a better place. It could be much worse. This is truth. This is truth. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you Pookie Ann and Mr. Smith for members. I'm gonna look and see. Right now, we still have Ali Gratia, Dwight Bailey, E. Urban, Hugh Caldwell, Lady Campion, Lemmy Redneck, Mr. Smith, Pole Vault, Pookie Ann, Sunshine Archer, Justine, Zach Dong, Mateus. And if you are here and lurking and I missed you, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I don't know what's up with the 8-ball. I tried to turn it on and off 3 times before we started. Right? I think a rabbit hole would be a good one for alien abduction. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Allie. Thank you guys for being here. And I'll see you for Friday for What the Flock. Next week, we've got streams Monday night for Lies and Love Songs a week from now, not tomorrow. So I'll be streaming Monday night and give Pole and Sunshine the week off. And then Wednesday night, Blue Unicorn is going to come here and sit right here. Well, maybe like right here. And we're going to sing some songs. So that's in another, not this coming week, but the week after. Mostly I'm telling this so Blue Unicorn doesn't forget. He has to come over here. And so that'll be an exciting week. And yeah, let me know how you're doing. Thank you so much for everybody who's listened to my videos I put out yesterday and left comments. They're really sweet. And I appreciate them a lot. And I will see you all, but for sure on Friday for Friday Song Club. Okay, everybody, thank you. I love you all. And I'm the time stealer. I've been called that before. And this is how we shall end it. Yay! Okay, everybody. We'll see you soon.